welcome back to the channel. It's me, Searbear, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Searbear. It is so nice to meet you. Dun, 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 dun. Guess what we're doing today? I'm back today with another recipe from the Stardew Valley Cookbook. What are we making today? Oh my gosh, I am so glad you asked. We are making strange bun and void mayonnaise. Wow. Underneath it says lobster in a soft bun with a garlic mayonnaise tips, so that's exciting. Void mayonnaise. This is what we even have a picture on what it's supposed to look like. So oh my gosh, so it's kind of really exciting to try and make this because, well, it's strange. I mean, I don't really have too much to say to that besides that. It is bread, so of course naturally that just puts me on edge straight off the bat. So good vibes. We have to get stuff for bread, right? Because obviously bun, bread. And then you see this? Get ready for it. You see? Is that it? No, it's not. Brother, please. Brother, please. All this. And then of course we have the mayo section over here. But like, that's so much. It's okay. Like, we got it. Last scuffed kitchen, we made the pepper poppers. And so that one was easy. So naturally, we have to do one that's hard, right? Like immediately after. That's not good logic, is it? No, it's okay. We're just gonna do it anyway. I was reading a little bit of the what to do yesterday, and I was already... I need to stop saying intimidating because I say that at the beginning of every scuffed kitchen. But I mean, like, cooking is intimidating. Baking's intimidating. The whole nine. Intimidating. It's from the Kitchen of Shade, and it makes 6 buns. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. We have a note from Krobus. We don't have any Queen's tips here, surprisingly. The other day, I was in Zuzu City for a Tunnelers game, and I decided to check out this weird curiosity shop across the street on my way home. I was just about to leave when something caught my eye. A jet black magazine half hidden behind a bookcase. It was all covered in cobwebs and smelled awful, but the weirdest thing was that every page inside had the same handwritten recipe on it. Something called Strange Bun. I only know how to cook microwaved food, but I thought you might want to try it out. He gave me a cobweb smelly recipe. I love it. I love it. Krobus says, strange? I don't understand. What's strange about this? Oh, Krobus! I love you, Krobus. I think Krobus's birthday is like the first day of winter. I always end up forgetting to get him a gift. I'm awful. He just wants some friends. And I'm a bad friend. I think it should be easy, right? There is a kind of picture for the void mayonnaise too, but I'm gonna be doing things a little bit different. So it says that there's void mayonnaise, right? One of the things that the recipe calls for is 5 black garlic cloves. I just read it as 5 garlic cloves. I forgot to read that part, so I didn't get any aged or whatever, so I know that's going to affect the flavor, because I think there's like the difference between aged garlic and not. Yeah, and it also called for charcoal powder. Food grade, finely ground activated charcoal powder. I didn't get any charcoal powder. I'm just gonna use food dye to dye it black because, I don't know, I just get a little paranoid about charcoal, and also, yeah, that's all. I'm just gonna use black food dye and just hope that that's good enough. If not, I am so sorry, you've come to the wrong video. Maybe I'll see you next time, maybe not, I don't know. Up to you, man. I don't think I'm gonna end up making it look like this. I was reading some of the instructions on like how I need to like make it into this cone shape, and I just really do not feel confident in my ability to recreate it as it's typed out. So we're just gonna find out. I mean, it's called a strange bun, so I mean, however the result may end up, it might be fine anyway, right? I don't know. It is really fancy. It called for lobster. Am I made of money? No. So I only, like, lobster's expensive. I live in the South. Lobster is expensive, brother. I'm just gonna have confidence in it. That's the only thing I got going for me currently, to see if I can just, well, actually, honestly, the only goal that I have out of this is to make it to the end. Yeah, and not give up halfway through. I think this is one of the ones where I'm going to feel like that very much so Or not, I don't know. I haven't done it yet so far, so I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared, brother. But I guess I'll go ahead and get everything all gathered and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, and here are all of the ingredients. This is a lot, man. So here is the dye I'm gonna use to dye it black. Lobster, 2 whole lobster. That's crazy. Fancy as heck. And everything else. Instead of the 5 black garlic cloves, we just got 5 regular ones. Hopefully that won't be too bad. But yeah, that's there it all is. Okay, so now that we have everything all gathered, let's go ahead and see what we have to do. I also do apologize if my voice sounds a little weird. I am getting over being sick, so I'm just at the sounding weird phase now, so oh my god, this is so much. This is a lot. My arm is already tired from holding this cookbook, and all I did was reading what to do. I'm feeling hopeful. All right, I guess let's get started. Let's get started. In a medium saucepan, whisk together the whole milk and 3 tablespoons of the bread flour until smooth. Place the saucepan over low heat and cook the mixture, whisking constantly until thick and like cake batter 7 to 9 minutes. Transfer the milk mixture to a small bowl and let cool until just barely warm to the touch, 5 to 10 minutes. Lightly grease a large bowl with a little butter. In another large bowl, whisk together the malted milk powder, brown sugar, 2 teaspoons salt, the yeast, buttermilk, and 1 egg until well combined. Add the remaining 1 2/3 cup bread flour, the all-purpose flour, and the milk mixture. Use a rubber spatula to stir the ingredients together until mostly combined and resembling a very shaggy dough. There will still be a good amount of flour at the bottom of the bowl, and that is okay as long as the mixture is no longer wet. Using your hands, continue to mix until you have a fairly smooth dough. Add the 3 tablespoons butter, 1 tablespoon at a time, using your hands to work the butter into the dough before adding more. Every time you add more butter, the dough will start to feel greasier. Oh no, but that is okay. Is it? Use one hand to knead the dough while you use your other hand to hold down the bowl. Use the rubber spatula to scrape down the sticky sides of the bowl as needed. Continue kneading the dough in the bowl until it is no longer wet and sticky, 3 to 5 minutes. Turn out the dough onto a clean, flat surface and continue kneading now with both hands until smooth and elastic, 5 to 7 minutes. Shape the dough into a ball, place in the greased bowl, and turn to coat with the grease. Cover the bowl and let the dough rise at room temperature until puffed to almost double its size, about 2 hours. Lightly grease the cups of a 6-cup large cup muffin tin. Deflate the dough and gently press it into a rectangle. The size really doesn't matter. Divide the dough into 6 equal pieces. Use your hands to roll each piece into a 16-inch rope about ½ an inch thick. Starting at one end, roll each rope into a semi-conial spiral shape with a larger base and 2 coils that get slightly larger as you work upward. I don't know if I'll do that right. The second coil will be almost the same size as the base, but the third coil on the top will be much smaller than the first 2. Tuck the second end of the dough into the top of the bun and place the buns into the muffin cups as you form them. Nudge a 6-inch wooden skewer pointed side up into the very center of each bun. Let the buns rest, uncovered, at room temperature until puffy and squishy like jumbo marshmallows, about 1 hour. The fully puffed buns should fill most of the muffin cups. After they puff up, the buns might end up leaning over. Use the wooden skewers to gently lift the buns and coax them so they sit straight again. Don't be concerned if they are not perfect. The imperfection will add to the strangeness of the buns. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. So if they come out completely deformed, that's okay. About 40 minutes into the bun's second proof, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. In a small bowl, whisk together the remaining egg and a splash of water. Brush the egg wash slightly into the risen buns. Bake the buns until golden brown all over and the dough is cooked through, about 30 minutes, rotating the baking sheet once after 20 minutes. Transfer the buns from the muffin cups to a wire rack to cool completely. Remove the wooden skewers and use a small paring knife to make a roughly 2-inch opening at the top of each bun. Then use your fingers to carefully hollow out the buns, leaving a 1/2-inch wall on the sides and bottom. Save the bun tops and any extra pieces to make fresh breadcrumbs if desired. Loosely cover the buns. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil over medium-high heat. Fill an extra large bowl with ice water and season it generously with salt. Add the lobsters to the pot, cover with a lid, and boil until the shells are bright red and the meat is cooked through 8 to 10 minutes. Transfer the lobsters directly to the ice bath to cool. Pat the lobsters dry with a kitchen towel. Remove the meat from the claws, tails, and legs and roughly chop into bite-sized chunks. You should have about 2.5 cups chilled lobster meat. In a medium saucepan over medium heat, melt the salted butter. Add several large grains of black pepper and continue to cook, stirring frequently until light brown specks start to form and the butter smells nutty. 7 to 10 minutes. Turn off the heat, add the sage, lemon zest, and grated garlic, and warm for 1 minute in the residual heat. Be careful during this step because the mixture will get quite foamy and might sputter. Add the lobster and stir to combine in the warm butter sauce, season with additional salt and pepper if needed. Divide the lobster mixture among the 6 hollowed out buns. Drizzle any extra butter sauce over the lobster and serve immediately, accompanied by the mayonnaise. For the void mayonnaise, use the back of a large kitchen knife to smash the garlic until it forms a paste, about 2 teaspoons transferred to a small bowl. In a medium bowl, combine the activated charcoal and 2 teaspoons of the lemon juice. Whisk until the charcoal is dissolved. Add the egg yolk, Dijon mustard, and a large pinch of salt, and whisk again until smooth. Very slowly begin to drizzle the oil into the bowl with the egg mixture, whisking constantly and vigorously. At the beginning, you want to add the oil nearly drop by drop to form an emulsion. Make sure any oil you add is incorporated into the egg mixture before adding more. When you have added nearly half the oil, increase the speed at which you add the oil, but still add it slowly and continue to whisk constantly and vigorously. At this point, your arm will be tired, and muster your strength and preserve, or ask a friend to help out. Oh man, I don't got no friend. No, I'm just kidding. When the mixture is thick and creamy, add the remaining 1 teaspoon lemon juice, a small splash of water, and the black garlic paste. Whisk until smooth. If the mayonnaise is super thick, whisk in additional water, a small splash at a time, until you reach your desired consistency. Season to taste with additional salt if needed. And here is the reveal. Okay, I mean, it doesn't look exactly, and I did replace some of the lobster because I ran out with imitation. I have some lobster and imitation crab in there, and my green void sauce. My green void mayonnaise. Okay. Alright, and here it is. I got a little bit on a spoon and then I accidentally got it on the side here. But, oh my god. I'm curious. I don't even know how I'm supposed to eat this. I don't even know how I'm supposed to add the void mayonnaise on it. But, let's go ahead and give it a try. This took so long. It's 6:23. I started prepping for this at 10 a.m. I'm so over it. So let's see if it was worth all the work. Let's see. Oh, I got a bigger... Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, let's try it with some of this failed void mayo sauce. Oh, I added a little too much of a dollop. I don't know, this might be too much. It was too much. I needed to add more on top. Oh my god. Hold on, this is strong. That void sauce is strong. Void mayo. This is messy as shit. I think I did too much for the mayo. Maybe, mayhaps. Oh my god, it's just all over the place. Let me just put like a small dab. Okay, that didn't work out. Oh, okay, that's not a small dab. Oh, it's better. That's better. You know, I do like it. I didn't make the buns hollow enough, I don't think. Oh my god. Honestly, I'm just so glad. This butter sauce is pretty good though. I can't. Okay, this is becoming too messy. I'm getting overwhelmed. All right, well, there we go. Well, that was good. I mean, it's pretty good. Was it worth all that work? I'm gonna be so for real. No. The strange bun, like the bread part, actually did come out pretty good. I'm like so happy that happened. I was not feeling good about it. So that's good. And plus, that was the longest part. I am afraid I did like leave it in the oven a little too long, but overall, not bad. It was quite strange. The entire thing was quite strange. I ended up burning my arm. I'm genuinely surprised it took me this long to do that. I had a tough time trying to break apart the lobster. I don't eat lobster very often. It was very overwhelming breaking it apart and like adding all the little lobster, like getting the lobster meat outside of the shell and stuff. So that was crazy. But kind of got the hang of it after a while. It was very overwhelming because like, I don't know, it just kept getting everywhere and then it just kept stressing me out a little bit more. I don't know if that makes sense, but this one was a very stressful one. It was so stressful. Oh my god, I'm happy it's over. I don't know, I really don't know if it was worth all this work. It was absolutely delicious and I like the mixture that we made. I like the bread itself and I like the little lobster crab imitation concoction that I made. Mayo sauce, I'm not so sure about that part, but hey. I tried to dye it black. It didn't work out, as you saw. A few things, I mean, I guess it like worked out for the most part. It just doesn't feel like it. I don't know, maybe I'm just like tired. That's why. But yeah. Yeah. I'm so happy we made it through. I'm so happy we made it through to the end. Oh my god. Oh my god. I see why it was backed away at a corner behind a cupboard or something or whatever. But yay, we did it! Yay! I don't really have too many words to say for this besides yay, we're done. I'm glad I do get to have some leftovers, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make this again. No. It was cute though. The strange buns were super cute, so bon appetit. Did you guys try this strange bun? Lobster is a little bourgeois. For me, it's pretty expensive because I'm like in the middle. I'm surrounded by land, so it is a little bit more on the expensive side, but it was fun to try a new challenge, as I always say. Oh my god, the dishes were ridiculous too. Like the cleanup, oh my god, it was, oof, keeping up with that, oh my god, but we did it. Pat on the back. But yeah, would you guys try making this? Do you guys like lobster? Do you guys like imitation crab? Do you guys even like seafood? I have noticed that there is a lot of like seafood inspired food in the cookbook, which I haven't really been doing that much of seafood like items in general, honestly. So now that I'm thinking about it, but this is one of those, so woo! But let me know what you think down below. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching through this video and making it until the end. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!
I'll be honest, I don't know how I'm supposed to make this into paste since it's not like aged or something. If there's like a memo I'm missing, so I'm just gonna keep chopping this up.